Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 27 of House 8 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we almost lost poor Ivan because he was freezing to death, but I quickly got him the ice-proof trait, so he should be fine. He's turned back, so he is fine. But he still has that cold air. So I have her encouraging that conflict resolution. So we're gonna try this. We have a teach to say sorry. What's this? We have within 24 hours. I'm not very good doing these, I have to say. So there's that. And it still shows him there as uncomfortable, but now he's not. Good. So we're gonna encourage learning about sorry. Is that gone? Oh, is this kind of Chris? Whatever. Just kids being kids. Whatever. Levi, we need you to work on your parenting skill. Playing incredible sports is not working on your parenting skill. Maybe when the new boo comes along, you'll do a bit better. And let's see with Levi in here. So it's getting there. And the manners is almost there too. So we'll just keep going. All right. You almost done? And you're gonna... Oh, and there's our royalties. And she has to help a child with homework. It's Harvest Fest tomorrow. And you're... No, making messes. Clean up that mess. Clean that up. I thought I told you. You did both your pictures. Clean that. At least the only thing is that should help you with your badge. Okay, so you... well, maybe... Did you finish it? Shapes. You never... Maybe she won't do this people one. Maybe I should just give this one up for a lost cause. And draw people. And then draw a vehicle. Because I had asked her to resume it, and it still has that set for resuming. So let's go back here to Hannah. I don't know who that is. I don't really care. Because our focus is here right now. Teach to say sorry. Do we need to teach to say sorry? Where are you, Ivan, on your sorry? Just under. So this should get you over. And of course, I like to get it like fully maxed. And she works. Now, of course, I'm on him. She works in 2 hours at 12. Well, not really. It's less than 2 hours. I have Irene set to do some painting. Okay, so now we're going to, if we can, encourage learning about sorry. And, oh, it's in a range. But how much of a range is it? It's not max, but it's good. It is definitely good. And we could always do one more when we get home if this doesn't do it. I hope it does do it. We're going to teach to say please and thank you. And 2 days till she ages up, except for it's not 2 days. It's 2 days from when she has this new boo, which she has the new boo tomorrow morning. And then it'll be 2 days from then. Unless she... people 2, 4, 6. Hopefully we don't have twins. Looking at that belly. Not that I find it really tells. Sometimes you can have really big bellies and they just have one new boo. Because if it is 2, then we will be aging up in 3 days. But at the end of the day, luckily. So... Okay, so let's check. I would think that, yeah, it's fully max. So that's good. That's very good. And... But the manners isn't. But he's got everything done. He's got his aspirations. So he has mentally gifted, physically. I thought he had... I think what I did, he doesn't. He doesn't have to creatively, because I was going to have him play the violin while she's at work, because she has time to do that. And then we're going to encourage that learning about pleasing, well, or maybe not. Because I think she has to go to work. Okay, we'll skip this. We're going to stop that. We're going to do the encouraging, and then we're going to have her go to work. Go to work. So they're going to do their own thing while she's at work. We may get a pop-up. But yeah. Alrighty. So where did you get to with your... Not quite there, but we can possibly do that. Like, it doesn't matter that much. You can just do, go introduce yourself and stuff. So you're going to come here and practice. that violin because we have that 1 hour or so left to do. And she's working hard because I asked her to. You're just fine now. Oh, you got that done. Okay, you need to sell, because we left that one painting at the park. Are you fine? Because you're, oh, look at that. Excellent. She could make some progress on this. So we're going to bring this here to make it easier to sell so you don't have to go anywhere. You are going to surge emotion and become confident or bold. And then, you know what? Why don't you work on helping us with money? Why don't you work on the media production skill? And I don't know what, you were playing a Sims Scuffle. I'm going to do that because we're going to get these emotional paintings started at least. And you know what? When you're finished with your pictures, this should be her last one. Let me put the walls up. And that's her people, which is there. That's the one she started and it never worked. And then you may as well take a shower, actually. Oops, I didn't mean to. I meant to do the one beside it. Why don't you just take a thoughtful shower, and then you're going to practice. Yay, she got that done. So we're going to put that up. So we have, this one is the same. The shapes, one was the same as each other. Now I'm actually kind of curious. I'm thinking of moving these. Like this is an age order. And going and grabbing Irene's, so we have them all together. Though I don't know. Yeah, we can put Isabel's there. And so there we go. She's working on that. Why don't we just try and burn that track? Yay, she got it done. I don't know how long it took. And we're going to try and release the track if it's poor. You got to keep working on it, my dear. That one didn't turn out very well. So we shall just get rid of it. There we go. And she has things in her inventory from both fishing. That's where I think the cow plant berry came. And then from when I told her to harvest. Can we try this again? Any better this time? Assign tough tasks. Release track. Normal. Normal's good. Normal works. So now, put these walls up. We're going to sell that to collector, sell that to collector, and sell that to collector. And how are you doing with you? Oh, look at that. She's got her badges. Perfect. And we're going to have her start 3 confident paintings. And she's got that all done, and if she can switch her career, we can get her to do something else. And we're going to do a confident painting there. And I'm just going to put that here. And we're going to start that confident painting. We're going to cancel this. And look, she got to level 5 of the painting skill. And you can keep on working on that one. That one is fine. So you are done. What were you going to do? Practice juggling. You're done. You're done. Can you come here and do there's no point doing anything here. Why don't you come here and talk about that freezing temperature? That was a bit scary. And maybe you should take a shower. But what I was trying to do is come over here, friendly, and oh well, he probably can't compliment. Because his heartfelt compliment, and that comes up when they're happy. So it's not going to work. So you can take a thoughtful shower. Did I tell you to take a thoughtful shower? Or did I tell, oh, it looks like the butler is sick. That's not good. And you could do your homework. I know it's not going to help, but it will. Oh, you can't do your homework. You already did your homework. Wonder what this is. This is creativity, so it's not going to help you to do that particular one. If it helped you with your logic, that would be different, but it doesn't. So, you know what? Why don't we put this back here? Oh, look at that! Yes, Isabel got to an a B, I should say, not an A. Definitely not an A. So she's unfortunately a little stressed from school. And where is our yoga mat? I thought we had a yoga mat. Is it in the basement? Is it in the yard? Yes, it's in the yard. Well, it's kind of cold out. So we'll put this in here and that's fine. So why don't you come here and do a family-friendly yoga routine. We'll see if that's fun for you. If it's not fun, I'll get you to do something else instead. And she's not going to be able to do really very much. I mean, she could play chess, but there's no one really that... She could play chess with Levi. Oh, that would work. That would work because she needs to play chess over here with the mental aspiration. But she didn't... I had tried to get her to, like, brush her teeth before she went to school to help her with her cleanliness, and it didn't really work. All right. So she's got her first one done. Well, she's not got it done. I'm just going to set her up for her next one. And let's actually check in on Hannah. She does not need to work hard anymore, so she should just work normally. And I don't think it helps to encourage, because I don't think that'll be enough. It's gone, right? It's long gone from when he was... What are you doing in that outfit? I guess you're ice-proof now, so it doesn't really matter. Do you have any badges? You do. It's just good deeds that is left to do. Let's collect that, keep fit. And then since you're collecting them over there, why don't we view our badge progress? And we're going to look and see if there's any garbage in anyone's inventory that we can give you. Oh, there's some garbage. So we're going to see how many times we need to do this. All right. Oh, he's got 2 left to do. So go here. And then I'm going to switch back over to Irene, who has the garbage in her inventory. And we're going to put that here. And then you're going to empty that trash. And we'll get the next one set up for when you're done with that one. But I don't want to set it up too quickly because the butler's going to probably clean it up. Now, was this fun for her? I'm not sure. I don't see her fun. Oh, it is. Not really quickly, but it is going up. So we're going to have her take a thoughtful shower when she's finished with that. There doesn't seem to be a timer on that. I might have to just come and get her to do it. Unless she just stops because I've told her to do something else. Hopefully I pay attention and notice, okay, well, who is this? Irene, right. Because Irene, when she aged up, became a 1-star celebrity. So we're going to ask about favorite color. Do we know her traits? No, I'm not a big fan of goofballs because we're going to just ask send home. There you go. Because they can prank our toilet. And I don't like that. I don't like that because you can't do anything about it. You can't, like, fix it ahead of time. You have to wait for the prank to happen before you... I wouldn't mind it so much if you could, like, do a repair interaction to make it go away. Then I would be okay with it because you could build... I mean, you can repair after, but I wish you could repair, like, because you can see that there's a prank on it. Because it's got, like, this little purple glowy stuff. So it would be really nice if you could, like I said... I don't mind, like, the having to do something to get rid of it. I just don't like the fact that he's a bit hungry. Why don't you come get some leftovers? And we got our promotion. And look, we're at 35,000 between our royalties and everything. Yay for that. There's Cody from House. That's actually why kind of nice having the house, like the House 2 or whatever the club is, because then you can tell what spouse it was. Because I don't, because their names are their names. It's only... I can tell by the first name of the drifters, who are generally female, have been so far, because I did the alphabet, but I don't have to count, but whatever. I did the alphabet, but with the spouses, unless they were spouses because I could control both and I created the second sim, then they would get a letter that also corresponded with it. But the last name is not the same. Usually I use a last name that translate to the number of the house, but not as not as obvious. Like Juno, I think was house 6, and when I looked it up, I was like, names that are 6, and it came up. So just as an example, was one that I used. And Quinn is more obvious as a 5. Oh, look at this. We should put this in our inventory. And because of the fact that, I don't think it's off the lot, so I can't get it. So hopefully she can. And look at that. Isabella's got her motor skill up, so yay for that. And I think maybe what we should do... No, thanks. Thank you. We haven't got to level 10. We can't make any changes to our career until we actually max our career. And at that point, I'm not sure that I can be bothered. So we work on Saturday. And she has to get her writing and her logic up. But honestly, at this point, we just need to max the career before our heir ages up to a young adult. And she's just become a child. So I don't think there's very much chance. Like, we probably need to go to work twice as long as we have our skills. And even with it only being 3 days a week, like, she could take Saturday off so that we don't have to do it. Then she goes to work next Tuesday, Wednesday. No problem. So I'll think about what I'm going to do with that. I'll see. But let me see. We have to obviously age up Ivan. But what we should do is let her look after the fact that she's hungry, has to go to the bathroom, and perhaps make something to grab something to eat. I should check everybody's needs and see whether we should take them to the park. I want to work with him a little bit to get his manners that one notch higher before we age him up. So I'm going to check everybody out and maybe do that, and then I'll be back. I did end up coming to the park. I'm obviously not going to be here for long because we need to age up Ivan. But Irma finished her artistic prodigy aspiration because she had been playing the violin, so she got her 5 hours done. I'm going to put her over onto social because we were at the park. I wasn't really going to stay, and I wasn't going to come, but then I noticed that at one point Levi was stressed because he needed to get outside, so I thought, well, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, come to the park, rally the troops, and get him outside. That's all it really takes so that he gets that tension gone and he gets his time outside. But since we're here and I see there is a child here, even though it's a bit late, let's put Irma, let's get her. I don't think I have it. We may as well get her observant because she doesn't have enough points. Oh, that was silly of me. I didn't do the math right because I was thinking incredibly friendly. She needs 2,000. Does she already have incredibly friendly? Like, I would have thought. Yes, she does. That's why. I'm like, I would have thought by the time she got all our aspirations. Does she have? I don't think she has the motor one done. But she had done a fair amount with her aspirations. She is physically gifted, mentally, creatively. So actually, she has all 3 except for this. So yeah, that's why. So we're going to do this friendly introduction. And try and get that friend. And is this a teen? Yes, that's not going to help. Is this a teen? Yeah, too many teens at the park. Go introduce yourself, my dear. I know I told you to eat, but why are you not coming and doing this friendly introduction? And since we were here and someone made a mess, so I had Isabel clean it up. And so then I had her mom come over, who is very playful. What's she about to do? Dancing? No. I thought, well, then we'll teach her. I thought we'd teach her. I think I asked her to teach sorry, because maybe if she gets that done sooner, she might start doing things that meet those. So we're gonna, no, not please and thank you. Manners is what I decided to teach her a little bit, and she get a little She learns a little bit of her social skill while she's at it. So did you make a friend? Did you make that one friend? Yes, you did. You got a friend. And who is this? Another teen? What is it with all these teens? I don't want them. I want young adults. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. This was not our purpose, and that's a paparazzi. I don't really want to introduce myself. Are these more teens? Teen? An adult. Why don't we come over here and do a friendly introduction to this adult? And hopefully get a friend. Nope. Nope. She's like, no, not having anything to do with that. Let's try this again. And I know Dwayne's a teen. So teens, unfortunately, are in that they don't class as children and they don't class as adults. So they just don't help with this social butterfly aspiration. Other than I sometimes like to use the teens as the Sims that they introduce themselves. Oh my goodness, can you listen to me? Seriously. Listen. Oh, there's another adult. And there's another child. Can you listen to me and actually introduce yourself to all of these Sims that I'm seeing here? Because it would be really, really, really helpful since we're here if you did that. And see, she's never done this while she's playful, because she wasn't playful when we came. I tried to get her to play on there and she never got to play on while playful. Well, I'll stick her there in case, but I see she keeps getting confident from being impressed by being around people. Did you make that friend? Okay. Let's make this friend with this child. I'd rather make a friend with a child than the adult, since you have to make friends with 3 children and only one more, 2 more children and 1 more adult. Good, you got that. So now we can try and, oh, he's creative. That's actually a nice trait. Let's try and come over here and try and do this friendly introduction now that I didn't intend to come here for this long. But who am I? Definitely not going to lower conflict resolution. She can do homework. She can get that responsibility up. So let's do that. Yeah, she has her homework to do. I'm pretty sure she has her homework to do. Okay, did you try to make friends with that? No, it's not gone. Okay, can you try? I wonder if he's a paparazzi. Just not active. Not an active paparazzi. What were their traits anyways? Okay, those are okay. Oh, and they're not great traits, but they're all right too. For what it needs. I don't think there's going to be any other kids, so I think we're going to head on home so that we can have Ivan age up. But I kind of almost want him to age up after midnight, just like Irene did, because then they'll be back to having a day between them. Because if I age him up before midnight, then they'll share a birthday. I don't know that I want them to share a birthday, because they shouldn't share a birthday. So anyways, I'm going to take them back, and when we're about to age him up, I'll be back unless something happens. Well, it's after midnight finally, and I actually didn't get the pop-up saying to celebrate his birthday till just before midnight or even around midnight, so I had them make some food. I was trying to get Irene to learn some cooking, but that didn't work out. And Isabel is finally playful, so I've sent her over to play on the playground, the jungle gym next, which is in the community area or the neighborhood area here. So I'm going to try and get this cake that we already have made. I think this is probably going to be the last time we use it, because I guess maybe not, because we do actually have Hannah's birthday possibly coming up soon. Depends on if we have twins or not, because if we don't have twins, I might have them try for another new boot just to postpone that. But she had to go to the bathroom so badly. I didn't realize, because I think maybe I didn't leave them enough time. I was going to rally the troops before we came back home, or else just because she's, pregnant, it just didn't work out. So let's have him come here and we'll check. We've got the manners and conflict resolution, which the conflict resolution is the main thing I want to raid. Now he's got the bubbles. Mentally, physically, no, it's too late to do anything anyways. Creatively and socially gifted. And I think he even has his, not that he can do that, he can collect his good deeds badge. He can do that after he ages up. So we're going to have him come and blow out his candles. And our second adopted child is going to become a teen. And he also got all 4 childhood aspirations done. Not quite such the tight push that it was with our Irene, but still, it was still done on the last day. Let me get over here. I don't know if I remember put the walls up when it was Irene's turn, but I'll put them up here. Get a picture. There. And there we go. He aged up. So I'm going to pick a aspiration. I'm gonna give him some, maybe nerd brain or something knowledge related. Maybe spellcraft and sorcery, because I actually am thinking what I'm gonna do is I was waiting for him to age up to take them over to Magic HQ to become spellcasters, because I didn't see the point of going and only taking one at to only have one do it. I may as well get them both done at the same time. But he's also going to be a geek just like Irene is. So there is his there he is. There he is before with all the glows around him. So I will give him a makeover, and you'll get to see that in the next part, because that's going to be it for this part. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.